Welcome back. You're watching Game Changers and you're live on our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, hashtag Game Changers, at Metropole TV Kenya, at Metropole TV KE, where we are all matters business. And today we are all matters innovative state-of-the-art solutions. And in this second segment, joining me is Mr. Kenneth Matiba Agufa, CEO, TIRO Tech Solutions. Welcome to our studios, Kenneth.
Thank you so much.
So looking at innovative state-of-the-art solutions, let us begin with the gap that you saw in the market that led you to come up with TIRO Tech Solutions.
Thank you for the opportunity. As a tech company, before I decided to come up with the company as a TIRO Tech, I was taught to be a problem solver. So after graduating, I was employed once. Then I decided, what is it that I'm going to do that is going to help me provide a solution, not to myself, but for to the community where I come from, and to community, and to as in Kenya as a whole. So the solution, that solution gave me that enthusiasm and passion, and the only place I couldn't that could allow me to provide a solution with the within given problem was through IT. And what motivated me is what I passed through. And when I was going to work, some people came to bars where we were, and they robbed us for 30 minutes. And within 30 minutes, there is no any police officer who came there.
Wow, yeah.
And I decided that day I didn't attend, I didn't go to work after that scene. And I took a paper and pen, and I say, what solution can I provide so such a thing not to happen to someone else? So I came up with the mobile application called Scurry Up. To solve that given problem. So Scurry Up was an emergency communication app, whereby at a click of it, it will search the nearest police station.
When was this?
It was 3 years ago. So that's when TIRO Tech was started.
Yeah.
So that is the application that made TIRO Tech to be what it is today. So that situation made me to know that through IT we can solve different types of solutions. So that would made me to come in fully in tech firm.
Wow, wow! You identified your gap and you went ahead to come up with a solution for it.
Sure.
So it's TIRO. TIRO.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
TIRO. I remember when I was still employed.
Yeah.
I had this notion of starting a company. So all the names, I was doing a name search for, I did 10 name search, and all were not successful. So there was a lady who was sitting next to me, was called Vivian. She was called Vivian. So she asked me, can you have tried all these and you have failed? I want your name and your son's name. So I gave him my first, second name, Matiba, and my son name's Adrian. So from there, he took a T-I and R-O from Adrian. So he came the term TIRO. So I just had tech solutions. So when we did that search, immediately it was reserved for us.
Wow.
Yes. Amazing.
And is the Scurry Up still working?
Scurry Up, it is still working, but not much. It only gives us a leeway to know the tech firm. Yeah. But now, currently, it is we cannot say that we abandon it, because it's the app that has made it to be what we are today. And we are still coming up with the strategy. I think by then I was still fresh in the market. I didn't have much more an idea how to pull up the Scurry Up, because it was a very big project to be handled by a fresher by then. But being that we have gotten much more opportunity, though we have some other services that we are doing, because it needed much more time, it needed much more resources and much more personnel. But we are in talks with some of the partners, like some of the ambulance companies. We are picking it from April next year. But it is what has made us to be here. That's why each and every to be where we are. That's why in each and every interview I'm called in, I can't fail to mention Scurry Up.
Wow. Yeah. And so far, looking at the milestone of TIRO, how has it been like so far? What's your journey?
Our journey has been tough. because by then we were still, it's like a baby. Baby, when you want to start walking, you touch each and every place. You touch a chair, you fall down. You touch a TV, you fall with it down. So it has been a journey. So for us to fix and know our what we can deliver best was a problem. So we came up. See, in TIRO, we don't only provide one services. We do mobile application. We do softwares. We do hosting of websites. We do website design. We do bulk SMS. So it has been a full journey for us in that you have little, and these projects need more employees. Like currently we have 18 to 21 employees. These people need to be paid. So though the journey has been, we have ups and downs. We have achieved some of the milestone. The same, you see, the CEO of App Labs, he talked about some of the challenges. A client comes with the, like I had a client, you agree with him, let's say 500,000, then he gives you a job. Then after that, he goes and do some more research. Then on top of that 500, he still want to give you more jobs according to what, outside what you agreed. And again, you cannot chase him away. When you add if you add the money on top of what you asked, again you say no, this perhaps yours has come. Then those are the kind of challenges, and through the coming through our journey that we have been up and down. But so far so good. I don't complain, because God has been faithful to us. It brings 2 or 3 clients for us.
Wow. And so far, what other services are you offering to the community?
TIRO is a very different company. I can't say not much. TIRO is a tech. We named it according to the background I come from a very poor family, so I've passed from a lot. So I always say it's a tech with mission. So there are other services that we run by ourselves. Like we have an Uber-like app. A taxi app that is running in Kisumu, Eldoret, Migori, Kisii, and Kericho, and Meru.
What's the name of the app?
Because we are targeting different communities, we go with different names. So in Meru we have Baite cabs. In Kisumu, Eldoret, we have Tumefika cabs. Then in Kericho, we have Raisi cabs. So those are the that is some of the applications that are bringing for us some cash. And we always say 20% that comes in my company goes 100%. We don't take 100%. 20% go to the charity work. So in like a year, we visit charity. We do charity work twice. Middle of the month, middle of the year, at the end of the year. Like we are going to do 24th, we are here to determine a child or a children home where we are going to do that. So, but these are the services we develop. We have our own systems that we are developing, like mobile application. We have told you about Tumefika. We have developed another one called M-Gas. We are yet to launch it next year.
That's a gas
whereby you can
supplier.
Anywhere you can request a gas. It will locate the nearest gas vendor anytime. Then even you can still request a gas whether even you don't have money, but you pay installment. The same app, the gas vendors, being that we are going to give them more clients, after 4 months we can take a loan through that app to increase their stock. So that is M-Gas. Then we have Chama Yetu. Chama Yetu is a mobile application that is, we are using it because when one day I was in a Chama and one of the guys there when we are closing the Chama December, he was not able to count for the money that we have been giving. We were pledging, contributing weekly. So I'm coming up with an Chama Yetu that is going to solve. The Chamas can be using to track all their savings, the money that is going out, the loan that is going, the interest that is coming in, the fine that has been fined.
That's awesome.
So those are the kind of application that we have, and we are doing. Apart from now, what we are doing for the clients, on-demand application. Then apart from that, we have ERP system. We have a school bus tracking system. School bus, you have your kid. You are coming to work. You're living with a nanny. You are not sure whether he will board the car or not. So we have that system. We are launching on 23rd January. whereby once you leave your kid, you will be having a card like an ATM, and the school will be having a tracking that gadget for logging in and logging out. So once you leave your kid, it will be you will be having application, but your kid has that smart card. So when he boards the bus, he swipe at the door when he's getting in. Once he swipe, it will notify you that now your kid is in the bus, is leaving to school, and it notifies the school transport manager that Ken has boarded the bus is coming to school.
Same case with when they get home.
When they get home, once they get to school, again you swipe. It will notify you that Ken now has arrived in the school. It notifies the teacher, the class teacher, and the transport manager that the Ken has arrived in school.
Yeah, and also the parent.
And also the parent. Again, vice versa when they're coming. So it gives that parents an easy way of tracking his kid. So at the end of the day, again, let's say your kid is unfortunately falls sick. You don't have time to call. You just go to the application, you mark your son or daughter absent. Automatically the principal will get the message, the class teacher will get the message, transport manager will get the message. Well, so they will not be passing to, they will not waste time and resource.
And also miscommunication will be eliminated completely.
Sure.
That's quite innovative. You are doing a lot. You are here, there, providing solutions to each and every problem that you are seeing in the community. Yeah, so who are some of these people that you are working with?
Currently, we have developers. I have employed 10 developers, experienced one. Because me, at first, I didn't do I didn't do IT. I did Bachelor of Commerce, Finance. But I worked. No
wonder your brains are now working here. You're looking at each and every loophole. That's business. That's business. So, about out of that, I developed that, because at the end of the day, if a client gives you a job, then someone a developer does not do it well, you cannot follow up to see where the problem was. So I decided to register for computer science classes again. So that as much as they're doing it, I can follow up. And you're also in the know of what's happening, what's going on.
Yeah, I do be part and parcel of it.
When they tell you they are facing this problem, you also understand.
Sure.
Wow. All right, so maybe let's look at the uptake so far. Are people adapting to these kind of changes that you're providing? How is it?
Yes, in Kenya, because as we are like, currently we are in 3 countries. We're in Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. In Kenya, if you compare those 3 countries, Kenya is much more a bit ahead. Again, we still have a problem. Again, you find the CEO said, the Apps Lab CEO said, most people does not, they're telling you, can you give me, I've been doing, if you tell someone, I want to give you a POS, that's point of sale. He's running a small manufacturing shop. Can you up your game, embrace technology? They tell you no. Give me the reason why I should embrace the technology. And if you tell them, you convince them. Now the problem comes to be on financing. Something that you easily worth 500,000, somebody will tell you need is like with 20,000. Like when I was coming here, a client called me, I need a POS. Then he asked me for a price. I told him the price. Then he told me you have 15,000. Then you see 15,000 is outside Nairobi. You have to you have to transfer developer from here to, let's say, Migori to and fro. Only if you will use 6,000 again. Those are some of the challenges. But so far in Kenya, I appreciate that we are trying to get there, though it's slow. Then with the challenges that my brother talked about, government has not embraced technology that much. Like e-citizen. We have many companies that can do e-citizen in Kenya. And believe those people who did e-citizen are not Kenyans. Currently, you find a county government is sourcing for county government revenue allocation outside Kenya, and as people here,
it's not fair at all.
We can do it. So then people don't trust Kenya. As Kenyans, we don't trust Kenyans.
Trust ourselves.
We don't trust ourselves. You find we can develop our own systems like ERP, like he said, he's coming up with the ERP. Find somebody is going to buy from Microsoft or Navision, and we can build our own, and we have built our own, and they have been tested and recommended. But you find some company now still go and get the license from Microsoft, Navision, so that they can sell, they be resellers. So most people like buying outside Kenya and leaving Kenyan products.
And what do you think is the problem there?
The problem is just distrust and not believing in us. Yeah. And I hope that that notion will stop soon, because even if you look at the kind of application and system that we provide here, and the kind of application that we provide, these guys provide, we are much ahead. I can give an example. I'll not quote the client. One of the flight services in Wilson, they had air ticketing services, and they get it hard for those guys, the provider, get that to integrate the payments through the Daraja or Safaricom. So we had to be called to go and help in doing payment integration. And when we look at what they developed and what we can develop, it was much more, we are ahead.
You're way much better than them.
Much better than. So it's fine, they are better off paying much more, because if a job that we can do with 1 million, they were being charged 3 million, and they paid, because only that they don't have distrust. Then I can give them, we cannot blame them that, because we have some developers, you give them a job, like I've gotten 5 referrals, a job that some companies took over, but they were not able to finish. So when a client gives you a job, then you don't do it, then you make him to distrust all the developers, to lack trust of all the developers. So only thing that you can do, less all the developers, the IT developers, the IT services, the IT providing service providing company. Let's be true to our clients. Let's treat clients as we can treat somebody. Will need some people to treat us. So I think that one only the advice I can give those people. And once we do that, I hope 2020 is going to be a different. They're going to give us job in the government.
Wow, wow. And also the government can also support by trusting us, giving us the jobs, and working fully with us.
Sure.
All right, and so let's look at our future prospects. What are we looking at here?
Future prospect, I have hopes. I know the future is green, not only for Tyro Tech, but for all the companies, because we have those companies that have embraced technology. Out of 100, they are less than 30%. So we still have opportunity as tech companies to move up and down, and to enlighten these people, to educate them, to inform them the betterness of embracing technology. Because technology is not touchable, but the results are touchable. If you embrace technology, at the end of the day, you will see the results. So I hope the future, both future of Tyro Tech of other companies, I know it's going to be bright.
All right, thank you very much, Kenneth Matiba. And indeed, the future looks bright and greener. All right, so from me, Tabitha Muthoni, and the entire Game Changers team, would like to say thank you very much, and continue watching Metropole TV. And if you'd like to have, if you rather have questions on what you have discussed, and if you'd like to do a follow-up, you can get in touch with us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, #GameChangers, at Metropole TV KE, at Metropole TV Kenya. For now, it's goodbye.